There's a sense of comfort about a small town, a sense of family, a sense of community. If you get the chance to walk a country mile through a little small town, walk slow and make sure you take it all in. Hey y'all, welcome. If you're new, I'm Tiffany. This is our small town life. My family lives in a small town in Alabama. We try to share a little bits and pieces of our life so you can see what it looks like living in a small town here in the South. I think I'm going to take you through the whole weekend with us this weekend. Audrey and I, where's she at? There she is. We are in Arab this morning at Sugarfest. This is a festival they've done. I should have checked to see. They've done it for a few years now. It's still fairly new, but they've done it for a few years. It's grown a good bit, and they do a really good job putting it on. They do a Christmas in the park, which will be coming up before we know it, and they do lights in the park. You can go and walk around the park, see the lights, and then you can pay just a very small amount to go into there. They have a historical village here. I've actually been meaning to talk to my cousin. Her husband is the park director here, and I need to get him to come up here with us and show y'all around some of these old buildings in the historical park. They've got an old cabin, some old barns, an old schoolhouse. So we need to get him to show us around. And then tomorrow, so today's Saturday, tomorrow Justin is guest preaching at a church, and maybe I'll be able to include some of his sermon in this video for you. Got all the food trucks. Hot dog and sushi. That's a combination.
How are y'all?
Good, how are you?
Good Lord.
Right?
You drove up a little bit, ain't you?
Y'all had a busy morning. Look at your earrings.
Ain't they
Can I show your earrings? Yes. Look at her corn earrings. They have a stand where they sell corn. That is so you, Jennifer. That is so you.
Like it won't turn, tarnish, anything like that. So like it's the 14 karat gold field, and then we have sterling silver. This right here is my son's birthstone. So it's really neat because you get to create whatever you want. Like as far as like all these we can make into a bracelet, necklace, anklet, the whole 9 yards.
Got to run into another viewer. I always love that, y'all. And if you ever see us, I'll say it again. I said it before, I'll say it again. If you ever see us, say hello. We love getting to talk to you. Audrey says she's always up for a macaroon. Always. They're your favorite, aren't they? Which one are you gonna get?
Oh, hang on.
She decided on Oreo. This girl loves macaroons. Chicken.
This is so damn.
Sorry, I'm on ball thing.
He was telling us when we were in Bluentsville, and I can't remember, I don't know if I had that part on video or not, but he was telling us that Bonnie and Clyde was reportedly seen in Arab and then came from Arab to Bluentsville and spent the night behind the post office in Bluentsville.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Y'all come back. Oh, yeah.
Hey, how are you?
We're just got a new book from the Arab Historical Society.
Yeah.
Hello.
Feel free to pick anything up. If you have any questions, just let me know.
How much are the little vases?
They're all 16.
Okay. That one right there. Oh, that corn, yeah. Taking the corn off the cob. What are you doing, ranch?
I don't know.
Yes. Y'all, this corn is so good. If you ever see just corn at a festival or event or something, you gotta get some. It is delicious. Audrey got hers in a cup. She can't eat it off the cob with her braces, but they have it on the cob and in a cup. Woo, crank the air up. Crank the air. That was fun. Corn was delicious. I might have got a little butter on me. It'll be alright. So Audrey got macaroon. It is gone. And then from Bunky Boy Soap, she got an apple butter soap that smells really good. Handmade in small batches from Grant, Alabama. They gave us a little brochure that's got information in it, and they had one called Tobacco and Vanilla, and when I picked it up I told Audrey, I was like, this smells like your dad because it smelled like his cologne, and it is inspired by Tom Ford Tobacco Vanilla, and that's he uses a Dossier cologne that's inspired by the Tom Ford fragrance. It's pretty neat. Changed shirts. I had to spray that butter that I got on my other shirt. Y'all, I came to the store because I want to make an apple pie, a homemade apple pie this afternoon. And there was just a couple of things I needed. Well, I'm at the store and it's raining. He's trying to make it to his car. I'm talking like blowing sideways, raining. So I'm sitting here a second, see if it'll slow up so I can go in the store. Hope it's raining at my house because we need it. But if I get out of this car right this second, I'm getting soaked. May just have to. Oh gracious, here we go. Woo!
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnap me, take me back, all the way back to them days, running around in a gown and a crown, barefoot.
We see another interaction between Peter and Jesus here. In verse 31 of chapter 22 of the book of Luke says this, why do we go through pain? And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. Well, Jesus is telling Peter here that Satan's coming for you. Satan is going to take you. He is going to sift you like wheat. He is going to run you through the fire. He is going to test you. And you expect Jesus to say, well, I'm going to stop him. But no, look at the next verse. Jesus says, but I have prayed for thee, that thy faith faileth not. You going to pray for me, Jesus? You've told me that Satan's coming for me. He's going to sift me like wheat. He's going to put me through the fire. And you're going to pray for me? He says, and Jesus carries on and he says, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. Jesus said, Peter, you're going to go through it. He says, I'm praying for you. Jesus could have got him out of it, but Jesus knew that he had to go through it. Why did he have to go through it? To help other people. The devil's going to come and he's going to sift you like wheat. You ever seen them in the old days? They'd take those bundles of wheat and they just beat the tar out of them. That's what Jesus is telling Peter is going to happen to him. Satan's going to come and he's going to whip you. He's going to take you through stuff, but when you come through it, you will be ready to strengthen the brethren. How many people do we know that have gone through pain and suffering in their lives, whether it be a sickness, some malady has caused them pain and suffering, or whether it's a loss of a loved one, even a loss of a child. And on the other side of it, you're like, why in the world did these people go through? They're good people. They're church-going people. They serve at the church. They've even taught Sunday school classes. They've done this and this and this. But why would they go through this type of stuff and be such good people? But after they go through that, you see later on down the road, somebody else goes through it, and they're there to help them. Sometimes our life, we go through stuff so that God can be glorified through the way that we act through it. You ever thought about that? They know you go and you're a faithful member and they're looking at your life, and when they see you go through pain, when they see you go through loss, when they see you go through suffering, and they see you have peace, they see you can smile, they see you still have joy in your life, do you not think the world will look at you and say, I want what that person has? They're going through so much, but they still have so much peace. They still have so much assurance. They still have so much faith in the one that they call Jesus. You see, maybe that's what pain in our lives is the purpose of, to show other people that there's something better. And not just better than what we have, better than all of this. Better than anything. That's what Paul's saying there when he says, I reckon what we go through here does not compare to the glory of what is to come. Well, what is the glory of what is to come? It is an eternity with Jesus. What we go through here is just a blink in the realm of eternity.
Good. Whatever that tree is, it's shedding a lot of leaves down through here.
Let's go get a taco.
Well, hang on, we gotta eat first.
What did you get? Oh, the one with the jalapenos?
Yeah. Mexican shrimp.
They cut the jalapenos different this time.
Yeah, they're sliced long ways.
Usually they're round.
Usually they're cross.
What did you get? What are you eating?
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a lime. But what is this?
A taco.
It's the next day. We had a really nice weekend. Today is Audrey's birthday. I went to the store real quick because I needed to pick up just a couple of things. We're going to do lasagna tonight, have a birthday cake for her. Maybe I'll put a little clip of that at the end of the video. But thank y'all for being a part of the weekend, getting to have a little glimpse into what life looks like for us. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I sure enjoyed getting to bring you along. I love you. I appreciate you, and I mean it with all my heart. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all. This car sings to you when you turn it off. I forgot where I was going with that. That's fine.
You want me to fly that corner?
I wish it would stay like this. Hey, you just hold it. Put your hand on the back side of it.